You can use the calendar in Outlook 2016 to enter appointments and meetings, as well as keep track of any other things you need to remember. In this video, we're going to explore all the ways you can use the calendar to help you keep track of appointments, events, and other things you need to remember. Let's start by accessing the calendar in Outlook 2016. Click on the Calendar button in the navigation pane to access the Calendar module. The easiest way to navigate within the calendar, to see or find what you need, is to view the calendar in the manner that works best for you. In this section, we're going to discuss the various ways you can view the calendar for easier navigation. The first thing we need to do is to go to the Calendar module. Click on the Home tab and look at the Arrange group. This will arrange your view of your calendar to make it easier to navigate. In the Arrange group, you have the day, work week, month, and schedule view commands. This will allow you to change how many days are displayed in your calendar. The day view shows one day at a time. Use the back and forward buttons to go to the next day or the previous day. The work week button allows you to display your work week. These days are selected in the backstage view in the calendar options, but we'll get to that in a few minutes. The week shows the 7-day week. Again, set your calendar options to specify the day you want the week to start. The schedule view shows your schedule for that day. It looks a lot like an appointment book. Let's take a look at how you can jump to a date on the calendar. Let's say you want to view your calendar for a day that's still 2 weeks away. To do that, just click on the date on the little calendar in the pane on the left. It's that simple. You can use the back and forward arrows to navigate through the months to find the date you want to view. Outlook 2016 also allows you to customize the way you view your calendar. You can alter and edit your calendar to tailor it to your needs. You can even change the colors on the calendar to better suit your taste. To do this, go to the File tab, then click Options, then click the calendar on the left. In the Work Time section, specify your work week. You can also set the first day of the week, the year, and your work hours. This section can be used when you're setting your calendar view. Now let's take a look at how to enter appointments on the calendar. Appointments are activities that you enter into your calendar that don't involve inviting other people or reserving resources. Entering appointments in your calendar is really easy to do. Click on the Home tab, then click the New Appointment in the new group. The New Appointment window will then open. In the subject line, name the appointment or the subject of the appointment. Enter the location of the appointment in the Location line. If you want to show other people your availability during this time, click on the Appointment tab in the ribbon. In the Options group, click on the Show As box. Then select either Free, Tentative, Busy, or Out of the Office. Next, enter the start time and the end time of the appointment. If it lasts all day, check the All Day Event box. In the space below the date, you can write down any helpful notes that you'll need for the appointment. When you're finished, click Save and Close under the Appointment tab in the ribbon. Now let's take a look at reoccurring appointments. To make an appointment reoccurring, meaning it happens regularly and not just once, click on the Reoccurring button when you create an appointment. You'll see this dialog box. In the dialog box, you can set the reoccurrence pattern. Specify if the appointment occurs daily, weekly, or monthly. Then specify the days. Let's look at appointment formatting. Once you've entered in your appointment information, you can then format the text. Just note that in order to be able to format the text, you must first type in the appointment notes area. To format the text, click Format Text on the ribbon in the appointment window. You'll then have all the same formatting options that you would have with emails. If you're unfamiliar with these formatting options, take the time to familiarize yourself with them. It will improve your experience with Outlook 2016 and any other MS Office 2016 program. Entering events. An event is an activity that lasts all day. It does not have a start time or an end time. To enter an event, go to the Calendar module, click on the Home tab, and look at the new group. Click the downward arrow besides the new items, then select All Day Event. Fill out the information just as you did with the appointments. You can also click the Invite Attendees button in the ribbon to invite people to your event, as well as display your status during the event as with appointments. When you're finished, click Save and Close. Now let's look at scheduling a meeting. In Outlook 2016, a meeting is an appointment that includes other people. It can also include resources, such as meeting rooms. When an invited attendee to your meeting responds to your invitation, you'll get a message in your inbox. To schedule a meeting, click New Meeting in the New Group. Type the description of the meeting in the subject line, the location in the location line, enter the start and end times. If it's an all-day meeting, make sure you check the all-day event box. Click Scheduling Assistant. We're going to make sure the time we've picked for the meeting is the best for our attendees. You don't want someone who needs to be at the meeting not available. Click Add Others. Then you'll see this dialog box. Now you can select attendees. If someone is required to attend, click the Required button. If it's optional, click Optional. Also, click the Resources button for resources. Required and optional attendees will appear in the To box on the Meeting tab. Resources appear in the Location box. Now you can see which attendees are available. Use the legend at the bottom of the window to be able to tell if they're available or not. Check Save Changes and send meeting email to the attendees.